What was the single greatest fear of ancient humans? If you're picturing a saber-toothed cat, you're only seeing part of the picture. The real primal fear was far more common, invisible, and it's a fear that's still hardwired into your brain today. We assume the most terrifying thing was a sudden, violent attack. But for our hunter-gathered ancestors, the most pervasive threat wasn't something that hunted them. It was the constant, grinding anxiety of not having enough to hunt or gather for themselves. The number one fear was starvation. This wasn't just an occasional worry, it was the fundamental equation of survival. And we can see the evidence etched into their very bones. Skeletons from this period often show lines of arrested growth, signs the body stopped developing during periods of severe nutritional stress. Their teeth are worn down from chewing tough, fibrous plants, a sign of scraping by on whatever what was available. Their entire way of life was built around this fear. They were highly mobile, constantly on the move to track animal herds and ripening fruit. Their toolkits were designed for processing a huge variety of foods, from nuts to roots to meat. Compare this to the fear of predators. An encounter with a large carnivore was dramatic and terrifying, but it was also relatively rare. The danger of starvation was a daily calculation. Think of it like this. A predator is a sudden, loud alarm. Starvation is the constant, quiet hum of a low battery warning that never goes off. Which one shapes your behavior more? This deep-seated fear of scarcity didn't just change what they did, it changed who we are. Evolution reward traits that help you survive. And in a feast or famine world, the individuals who were most motivated to find high-calorie foods, who were the best at storing energy as fat when they found it, and who cooperated with others to share risks, they were the ones who lived to pass on their genes. This is why we have an innate powerful craving for fatty and sweet foods. Your brain is wired to see them as a supreme reward because for countless generations, they were a ticket to surviving the next lean season. It's why food sharing became the cornerstone of human society. It was a literal insurance policy against starvation. And this ancient programming is still running in the background of your modern life. Our world is one of incredible abundance, but our brains are still Pleistocene. That's why dieting feels so difficult. Your body fights calorie restriction as if it's a genuine famine. It's why marketing that screams limited time offer or while supplies last taps directly into old scarcity panic. A lot of our underlying anxiety can be tracked back to this evolved vigilance, this need to constantly secure our resources. So, the number one fear of ancient humans wasn't a monster in the dark. It was an empty stomach. And by understanding that, we understand a powerful force that shaped our psychology, our societies, and the very brains we use to navigate a world that, for the first time in history, has too much food rather than too little. What's a modern behavior you think might be linked to this ancient wiring? Let me know in the comments.